we're talking about the rise of social media. I have with me a gentleman who I believe is an expert in this field, an entertainment critic and an entrepreneur.
Oh, yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Yes? Nana Turkson?
Yes.
Welcome. Welcome.
Thank you, Gina.
To a different
Happy
view.
to be here.
Today we're talking about social media.
Yes, different view indeed. I'm happy. Yes.
So whoever has tuned in and thinks social media, what exactly are they talking about? What are we talking about?
Well, sharing basically. Keyword there is sharing. Sharing stuff like personal information, business information, anything that is worth sharing. Could be videos and pictures, and then getting in touch with people you haven't met for a while. Okay,
so you're saying it could be videos, but we're not really talking about YouTube, are we? Or are we talking about YouTube as well?
It's part of it.
It's part of it.
It's part of new technology. So new technology comes in various forms. Multimedia. So that's video, pictures, data, etc. Yeah. So we're
talking about Instagram. We're talking about Twitter. We're talking about Facebook.
Tumblr,
we're talking about WhatsApp.
Yeah, WhatsApp is there. Social media. Yes, it's a platform where you can share.
There you go. Social media is a platform where you can share. And the reason we're talking about this today is because there has been an incredible rise over the years, over the last few years, of social media and social media platforms. There seems to be a new one every day.
Yes.
You know. Do you know what? Aside from that, there is a more serious issue, and that is the question of whether or not social media is a good thing or a bad thing when it comes to children. Because you have very young children who are, I mean, this has become their lives. And I am not knocking Facebook at all. I'm not knocking Instagram or Twitter. But what I am saying is that it is dangerous when a young girl starts to flirt with a much older man who's probably lied about his profile on Facebook. And he then begins to stalk her, follow her. We've had some deaths. I mean, I find the whole thing, as a mother, it's very worrying. When I find that your children, all your children are tweeting, and that's all it's become.
Yeah.
What
it's very influential, and I'm happy you use the word. I think I'll add up to that and say addiction.
Yeah.
Lots of children have become addicted to it. And statistics-wise, just a couple of months ago, I'm not too sure the number of months, but about 8 months ago, a child had to stand trial, an 11-year-old child. I'm sure you may be familiar. Yes, you are familiar with the story. Because they had an imaginary character on social media who was a killer. Yeah. So they had to do things to impress the guy. So what did they do? They had to kill. So they attempted killing their other age mate who came to sleep over in their house. And they were 11. And that's because of the influence of social media.
Well, I mean, I think perhaps it is the influence of social media there, but probably also the influence of violent video games, etc. There are so many issues we can talk about. I mean, we can't just blame social media for that. You might think we've just been knocking it, and that's not what this is intended to do. There are so many positives about social media. I mean, I look at recent events. I mean, in Hong Kong, the youth have been able to use social media to raise awareness, to challenge the government, etc. Right?
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, so protests.
It happened in Algeria. It happened in Tunisia.
There you go.
Even went
the Arab Spring.
to Egypt.
Exactly. Exactly. So it's not always a bad thing. What I'm trying to say is that, yes, there are dangers when it comes to young people using social media and perhaps even being targeted by pedophiles, etc. Yes, there are dangers when it comes to social media replacing normal conversations. However, there are positives.
Of course.
Yeah, you can use it to grow your business.
Definitely.
You can use it to communicate.
Definitely. To sell as a musician, you're a musician.
You can use it to stay relevant.
Musician. Yeah, just spread the cha-cha.
The cha-cha. Yes, cha-cha.
Just do it, girl.